Greetings, my viewer and first learner. How have you been? Today I'm so super excited. Actually, beyond excited. I've been able to host Lynkie Kangethe. For you who have been able to meet her, you know she's a powerhouse. Today I bring to you right here at the Abundance First Lane channel. As you always know, abundance is a natural state for you. And as you enjoy this abundance, as you walk in abundance, there's those things that you really need to know. And today, guess what? We're talking about personal branding, hosting the expert of personal branding, the one who can make you and make your brand be felt in the market. Just in case you didn't know, Lynkie Kangethe has been there in the market for quite a while. She'll tell you when she'll get to introduce herself. And from crafting iconic personal brands to delivering engaging, effective, and unique branding and marketing strategies, Lynkie Kangethe is a powerhouse. That I repeat again, she's a powerhouse. She's been there, she's done that. She's an expert. And when I say it's an expert, please believe me, she's an expert. Lynkie has also played a very significant role in helping people and organizations unleash and harness their endless opportunities. Lynkie would make you see opportunities where you never saw there is none. Lynkie will help you see opportunities and help you, take charge and utilize those opportunities. And as we've always told you, we become poor for passing over opportunities. With Lynkie, you can never pass any. So this is a person you need to go to. So as I have highlighted, personal branding is our passion. When I mention personal branding, I mention Lynkie, it's one and the same thing. By leveraging each brand unique value, because every brand has its own unique value. What is yours? What is your unique proposition? What's your unique brand? What is unique about you? Yes, you'll get to know that as she gets to teach her. Lynkie has built an impressive portfolio, working with thought leaders, influencers, and serial entrepreneurs. When you become an entrepreneur, you don't entrepreneur on one item, you become serial and you move, you are unstoppable. And Lynkie has worked with most of them. I've shared in the channel and you were able to see that on the Facebook page. And business leaders too, in building and amplifying their personal brands to powerful levels. She has also numerous awards and recognition. This is her discipline. This is Lynkie, and you have her right here. Please help me welcome Lynkie. Lynkie, karibu sana. This is Abundance First Lane. We are so honored to have you. Please feel free and maybe we'd love to hear from you. Just tell us who, maybe your other name, maybe how you do like us to get to know you as first learners. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mother, for inviting me today for the Abundance First Lane channel. And I think one of the things I was really impressed by the channel is the word abundance. And, you are bringing people together to be able to be knowledgeable and be in abundance, because that is what God has ordained for us, to live in abundance. And for us to live in abundance, then knowledge is of key. And having this channel and these networks for people to be able to converse, then is a place where then is actioning the Abundance First Lane as well. So thank you very much, Mother, for having me today here. And I say hello from your audience. Thank you for having me today. Let's have this conversation. My name is Lynkie Kangethe. I am a branding and marketing expert, and I love branding. Anything that is in branding and marketing, I love that. And one of the things I have realized in life is that you can be very good at what you do, but who knows you? And how do they know you? So positioning your brand is one of the key things, especially if you have a good service or product, or even you want to push your own brand, because you find some people are put in positions and they are not even qualified just because they position their brand. So if you are very good at what you do,
Yes.
then it's key to be able to position your brand. So thank you for having me, Mother, here today, and let's have this conversation of the branding as well.
Wow. Thank you so much, Lynkie. Feel at home. Yes, I was honored to witness you launch your book. For those who didn't know, Lynkie is an author. She has authored a whole book on personal branding. And as we speak all this, okay, I have the camera, maybe might not turn it, but this is a whole book on personal branding. Lynkie, make it clear for us and break it down. What is branding? What is this that you want us to brand and be out there and be branded? What basically is
Fantastic.
branding? Yeah.
So I think because you've started with a book on personal branding, and thank you, Mother, for attending the book launch. That I want to thank everyone that really attended. Getting support also is very important, because one of the things I write in my book is, who is your brand audience? People that will support your brand. And Mother, you have been my brand audience, and I want to say thank you very, very much.
Okay.
So let's dive into this exciting topic of what is, personal branding. What does it mean? And I am so glad that we have started asking ourselves these questions of why personal branding, because we, for some times, we just positioned maybe the organizations we were working for, where we are employed, or maybe our own businesses. Sometimes we are so consumed to even our own businesses, and we even forget that we are also a brand ourselves. Because unless that organization has a good brand, it cannot perform very well. Unless that business has a good brand, who is you, it can also not perform well. So you are very ideal as a brand to be able to, wherever you position yourself, either as a career person or a business person, personal branding is for us all. And you know what? This is a fact about personal branding. You are a brand, either you like it or not. That is just a fact. Branding is not for the elite, is not for the medium class, for the low class. Branding is for everyone. So that is a fact. You are a brand, either you like it or not. So what is personal branding? You may be asking yourself, what's personal branding? And personal branding is a conscious and intentional effort to create and influence the public perception about you being an authority in an area. So you're creating a perception, and you're being very conscious and intentional about it. And diving into that is asking yourself, then, why really do I need to be very intentional and conscious about positioning myself as an authority in an industry? And of course, either a career person, and this I'm talking to either career and professionals. Why do I really need to brand myself? Maybe that's the question that's top of your mind asking. You need to always have a brand identity. And I think one of my best chapters of, my book is, your brand identity. What is your identity? What do people know you for? And it's so interesting. I was just giving a story the other day, is coming into our local language. We used to ask to, our mothers used to send us and tell us, go to Michael for milk, which meant Michael Wairia, like, as in go to, they are identified with something,
Yes.
So what then does the market identify you for? So you need to be known for something and identify yourself for something. Can you imagine, with all the billions in the world, you are so unique that even into a point of identical twins, no one, I say no one really identifies to you. That's how unique you are. It means God put something very special You could be doing the same thing. You could be, being in the same, maybe doing marketing as I do, but the way I do it and the way someone else does it is totally very, very different. So we are so unique, and that is why it is important for you to understand your brand identity. That is the first introduction to the brand. Identifying what are your values, what is your personality, and what exactly uh, are you, and what do you want to achieve. So your brand identity is very, very, very important. And why we always want to have an identity is because it drives you to the objective. Like when you have an identity, then you have an objective. Why do you do what you do? Like why, Lynkie, why do you do branding? Why do you do personal branding? Why are you a personal branding consultant? And my objective is I like to see my clients use their fullest potential with their brand, because sometimes, as I mentioned, some brands are so talented and they are so gifted, but they don't know, have no idea on how to position themselves. And that's where I come in to give a solution on how, we can position this brand. So that is why it is important to now have identity. Then you dive into the objective of your brand. And of course, sometimes you even have an objective, for yourself in what you want to achieve. At times, if you don't have a roadmap, any road will lead you anywhere.
Mhm.
They will call you for any opportunity or any job and you will pick it because you don't have a roadmap. But when you have a roadmap, there is power when you write your objective and when you write your goal and vision down. Oh my goodness, there is power in it. And everything then that you do comes around your objective, what you want to if they call you for a speaking engagement, if you're going for an event, whatever you're doing in terms of your daily work, then you need to have an alignment into your brand. And that is where now you call the objective, where you're getting to your bigger vision. And your bigger vision is where you want to end to. But before you even, as you get to the bigger vision, remember there is a mission. There are steps to get to your vision. And that is where now we walk into the journey of a brand recognition using your mission. And one of the things that we use as you go there is the other thing that I mentioned is your brand audience. Who is your target market? It's important to understand who is your target market. And where are they? You need to find out. You could be in the wrong place of your target market. Maybe you are looking for people in their 60s. Definitely, some of them you may not find them in TikTok. So you need to know where your target market is. You may be looking for 19-year-olds and maybe teenagers. Maybe you're selling some fancy cloth line, and where are they? You need to ask yourself, where do I find them? Where can they be able to see my product? So it is very, very important to identify who is your target market and where is your target market, so that you are able to reach them. The other exciting thing that I love about this is how do you communicate in a language your target market is able to understand. You need to get down to their level and understand the language that they do understand. So that's very, very, very important. And the other thing that I love about this as you journey on is your brand image. Your brand image is very, very important because you will find, imagine a lawyer walking in with, some ragged jeans and, with a hood at the back, and they walk in, the judge will think, are you a joke? What's going on? Are you the advocate, or are you the one being prosecuted? The
Yeah.
judge, so it is important to portray your brand. The flip side of it, it is awkward when you see a designer wearing a suit with a tie. It's awkward because you'll be like, they look so rigid. You can still be a designer and look formal, but also be relaxed, look a bit relaxed like your brand because you're a creative. Show them that, show them your creativity. It's when you see a creative with dreadlocks and tattoos and stuff, you'll be like, and ragged jeans, the one I talked about, that one, you'll be like, oh, this guy can perform. Okay, you see a lawyer like that, then you'll be like,
Mm.
So it is important to choose your image with your audience because then they will be able to relate to you as well. And then also is another thing about your brand image is your target market could be in their 60s and they are looking for someone that is able to converse with them in the integrity, with intelligence. And you walk in with your hood the other way around, and maybe you're a lawyer or a consultant, and they're like, oh goodness. Or you are talking to the teenagers and you want to converse with them, and you're there wearing a suit, very rigid and stuff, looking like you want to cane them. You will not communicate to them. So when you understand your target audience, then you understand how you want to dress. Why is because this is also a fact. Most of the time, you will be addressed how you are dressed. And sometimes you can walk into an event and the usher will decide to either give you a seat at the front or give you at the back. And why is that? They've not talked to you, they don't know you, but just how you're dressed, they will decide where you're going to sit. So decide to be the driver of your brand so that it is so hard for you to go out there and start, drumming about your brand. It is usually easier when people are now looking for you and buying in your brand. But you have to take in the driver's seat and be very intentional of being the driver of your brand and asking yourself, what really do I want to achieve with my brand? Let me tell you something beautiful about building your personal brand. When you build your personal brand, it's like getting to the shower, you will get wet. When you build your personal brand, your business will be, at the top, and your career will be at the top because you are the brains behind that career. You are the brain behind, that job. You look at brands like, James Mwangi. You look at equity, the next word you want to talk about is James Mwangi. Because if there was a word called equity, then who do you talk to? You can't talk to a name called equity. You can't talk to a company called equity. But who is the tangible person that I can sit on in a board meeting? That name is James Mwangi. So every business and every career needs a name. When Safaricom is looking for a CEO, they are looking for a brand name. How have you been able to position yourself as a career person to even be poached to be able to be in these organizations? So that is why you see everyone needs to position their brand. And when you do your own personal branding, this is what it does to your career and to your business. So that's why you need personal branding. Mother, over to you.
Wow. Hey, those are so many nuggets of wisdom. Hey, there's so many. I think I want to believe like I just know to get to learn on that brand. First learners, you have to harvest all that, get to position your brand, get to, dress the way you want to be dressed. Lynkie, besides the branding, in your book, there's a place you say, great stories happen to those who tell them.
Oh, yeah.
They happen to those who tell them, I have this great blood. I've not hidden it in the black, in the back room, and I'm all out there. But these great stories will happen to those who tell them. Who can tell my story? Who will tell my story besides my brand? Hmm? Maybe you can explain a bit about it.
Oh yeah, mother. And I love that, I love that question because then, you have a great story, you have a great product, you have a great brand, but no one knows about it. So you need to, position yourself and bring out and talk about your brand. And let me tell you, sometimes it can be very, very uncomfortable to talk, about yourself. But you are your best marketer. Unless you tell us what you can do, then we have no clue on what you can do. Those are some of the uncomfortable things that you have to make comfortable. We've talked about a brand maybe called, James Mwangi. Just imagine James Mwangi was not comfortable to talk about, Equity Bank. Then he would not been able to have been able to build the brand the way he has been able to build. Sometimes um, it's uncomfortable to talk about it, but it's important to talk about it because that's how people are able to know about your brand. And there are different ways on how to communicate about your brand, and that is one of the ways is we call it the organic marketing, and the other one is the online. That's of course the digital space. And organic is you're in networks, you're in different networks. You are in a business network, you are in a church network, you're in a school network, maybe you're doing your master's or something. Any network that you're in, wherever people are, it's always important to advocate. You are your best marketer. It's always important to advocate what you do to your what you do to your audience. And it is like equipping them with the knowledge of what you do. They actually end up becoming your best marketers and salespeople because then they're able to know and they remember, oh, okay, there's you really want personal branding. Okay, I know someone called Lynkie that can help you on your personal brand. But if I keep quiet, I'm not, drumming and saying that I'm a personal brand consultant and you can consult with me and I can help you build your brand, then you will not be able to market me as well because then I am not talking about it. But when I talk about it, oh, I will get one, the other one will talk to the other one. So, and it is exactly what it's talked about. You can have a candle and then putting it under the table when the Bible says that it's like, putting your candle under the table. We need to get our candles out and place them. And why? Because God has gifted us, as I mentioned, in the brand identity with, our different giftings is a gift to the world, is a service to humanity. We are looking for that gift. Come forth. Let us know what gift that you have in your career and in your business, whatever you're doing, in that organization, know that it is a gift to humanity. And when you understand that, then you will be, happy about it and you'll be proud to let us know about what you do.
Wow. Hey,
Yeah.
Pastor Lena, this is just too much. Imagine just having all this, you branded yourself, you marketed yourself, you force other people to market for you, sometimes even for free. And as Lynkie is telling us, a strong and a positive self-image or a good brand will give you a positive self-image, which will prepare you for success. Not only for success, will prepare you for abundance and walking in abundance forever. Link, this is so hot. Yeah, I would want to keep coming back to you many more times. Maybe you can tell us where can people get your book, this beautiful book, and yes, where they can get it in Kenya and maybe in other parts of the world, because this is a must-have copy for everyone who want to shine out there and not only shine but share themselves to the world, being the gift that they are.
Fantastic. So it's interesting, as I mentioned, I do personal branding and company branding, across, different countries, Africa, North America. I'm always all over building brands. And one of the things I've realized is that that is the way we are able to get amazing innovations and creativity and marketing across these continents, our 7 continents, through marketing and branding. And so that is why I'm very passionate. And one of the things, the last time I had a session in Cape Town in South Africa, I was talking about, global positioning for your brand. And every session I went to, everyone kept asking, can we have a book after this? And so every place I went to speak, they wanted a book. And I thought, let me just put something down for you to understand, the basics and the guidelines of exactly what you need to do to position your brand. You get a hold of this branding book, and I promise you, your branding career and business will not be the same as well. So, to all the international clients, wherever you're from, North America, Europe, across Africa, if you want to get the book, definitely you will get the book on Amazon. And when you write, intentional personal branding by Lynkie Kangethe, you will definitely find that. And Mother will send you the link for our Amazon account on the Fast Learners channel page, and you're able to access it from there. So you're able to access it from Amazon. And I love the topic of this intentional personal branding. There is power when you're intentional. Things, the world just aligns things when you are very intentional, and when you walk with your career and your career life and your business life being very, very intentional about it, you'll be amazed at what you can be able to achieve. And if you're in Nairobi, Kenya, you definitely, we have different bookshops that have our book. We have Nuria Bookshop in Biashara Street. You can go to Nuria Bookshop and definitely get our copy as well. And we also have JCC Bookshop, also has, a copy of our books. Then we have the one in Yaya as well. The bookshop in Yaya also has our book as well. So drop in there and get our book. And you can also, buzz us at, 0724-873-601, and a book will deliver to your office. You don't have to go to the, bookshops and stuff. Right now, people want to just sit at the comfort of their home, send us a WhatsApp message, and of course, Mother will send it to the Fast Lane, the number, and we can have it immediately delivered to your office or your home. And one of the things I have found that this is the best gift you can give to your girlfriend, if you're a man, to, your friend, and, if you have staff, this is the best book to give them. If you are a mentor or a mentee, this is the best gift you can give to someone. Because if we all grow our own personal brands, then we are able to move into the next level. And I am loving the culture now of us South African putting knowledge as first, because, as the word says that, knowledge is important. And that is why I was so excited about the Fast Lane, channel, because we are coming here to share knowledge. And when you give someone a book as a gift, then it means you are sharing some amazing knowledge to them. And thank you so much, Mother. That's where they can find the book as well. And I'm sure we are going to send those links to you.
Well, thank you. I'll definitely put the link, and I'm sure we all the first learners will learn there and get the book, because it's a must-have book, by the way, for sure. You can't do without it. Hey, Link, this has been so exciting. Hey, you can give us a final, remark? Yes, as we get to wind up.
So I am making an assignment to you and your own brand. Make your brand visible. Know that you're important. Know that you are key. And God wants you to live in abundance, and humanity is waiting. We are waiting for those giftings. Share them with us, and put your brand out there and let us know what you can do. And go out there and shine and make your brand visible. Thank you so much, Abundance Fast Laners, for having me today. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Link. I wish we had all the time in the world. I want to keep staying here. First learners, you've seen for yourself. Link has built her brand. It's all over the world, not even in the country. So can you. So can I. So we have a challenge. Let's keep doing this. Thank you so much, Linky. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mother. May the Lord God bless you. And Fast Learners it is. I am now a full member Oh, fast learners, thank you very, very much. And I have been watching, the other speakers. Mother, you're doing a good job.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing your gift to the world. And this is what you're doing to share your brand to the world. Thank you for sharing this to the world. And, I just remembered where we met, Mother, at a room that we used to go to just develop our financial skills. And you posted the other day that your life is not the same from those
It's
classes
not.
that we had.
Yes.
And I remember and I reminded myself that some of the achievements I've been able to achieve is because of the small steps that I did, to go and learn and just, to be patient and to be hungry to learn something new. And I was so privileged, Mother, and I'm so amazed at how hungry you are on the abundance fast laner. And I want to appreciate you, Mother, and the sky is just the limit.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for giving your gifting to us. God bless you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm humbled and thank you again. We will host you soon. We will host you very soon. Thank you so much. God bless and bye.